Welcome back, guys, to another episode of American Truck Simulator. And today we have another special one for you. This isn't my truck I owned. This is a quick job, and I've been messing around trying to get all my settings right and just get my setup a little bit better than what it was before. I'm still tweaking it. It's not the best at the moment, but I get the job done for the most part. And I decided to do a long ASS run, and I am doing a run. I think I've already done like I'd call it like an eighth of it. Probably not even like a 12th of it, or I haven't even really touched the tip of it, because I got to go all the way down here to Clovis, New Mexico. So it's gonna be a long run. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'm gonna even do the whole run in this episode, because I'd probably be here for like it'd be like a 3-hour episode, and I'm pretty sure people would click off if they already haven't clicked off. So I appreciate anybody that's still watching. I do appreciate it. Let's at least get going here, and we'll talk a little bit about turn my lights on. I've already done the hazards, are fine. It's an oversized load, so if you can't see my truck, you got some other issues going on. I'm actually surprised that even almost fit in there. I didn't think it'd fit. I could still go forward a little bit more and it won't even that's cool. It's a nice truck. I think I put the 18 speed into it. Wrong button. Let's get the first person here. Let's reset my camera. And let's get going here. I hope everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend. Today is Monday, the day I am recording it. I've been wanting to... Let's get out of here first. He is not slowing down. So I'll take a peek over here. Looking good that way. Yeah, I hope everybody had it was a good weekend for you guys. Over by me right now, it's raining. It was a really nasty weekend. Definitely not the prime time weekend. Kind of made me a little bit sad, but it is what it is. It's Mother Nature. It's one thing I like about rain and stuff like that. I really wish when it was raining, it'd be like thundering and lightning and stuff like that. I kind of like all that fun stuff. Gets me all amped up and excited. I don't know if you guys like that kind of stuff or not, but I kind of do. It's really nice. But yeah, today's stream's gonna be, or not stream, what am I talking about? Stream. Today's video is gonna be a little bit awkward, I would say, just because it's kind of like halfway through a run. It's definitely not a traditional American truck sim video, of mine at least. Just talk about my channel, see what's going on. I just gotta keep on pumping some videos out for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I know, uh-oh, that did not feel right. Yeah, I just made up a really makeshift situation I got going on here. There's like a piece of wood that's connected to my desk, and if you guys ever wanted to see what I'm dealing with right now, I call it my setup. Like I got a piece of 1x, I think it's like a 1x5, and pay attention to the so it's like 4 3/4 inches, and like I got these pieces of wood and they're all like slit over a single piece of 1x, and I got it another 1x. It's a contraption that's just crazy. And I got my shifter on. Oh, I know what happened. I think I know what happened there. I really can't stop this right now. But the way, I'm gonna shift down too. The way I got it going on is it's just kind of like sitting on the desk right now, and it's not the best, so it's kind of loose. So I think that's what happened, is it popped up out of it. And this is really the first time I've actually used it, so I may not even put this video up. I mean, I guess at this point, if you see the video, it's definitely up, so probably should keep my hand off of it. Too much weight. I'll just have to reinforce it later. It should be alright though. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend. I didn't really do much. I wanted to work on my pickup. I went outside and tried to slow down. Tried to, you know, charge my battery up a little bit. And it's a bad battery, so I gotta go from there. I gotta probably replace the battery and see what happens after that. Wow. There's places I just don't even remember going to. It's interesting. Ooh, what's going on here? Slow down. Get on the other side. Actually, let's go through it, see if it splashes water on my truck. Somebody had a water main. You know, that reminds me, I think it was a week before last, we were working. Oh, let me sure my trailer gets over that. I'm getting to the other lane. Actually, I'll hold this lane right here. Ah, I gotta get into the other lane. And yeah, it was a week before last, I was paving like a 1/4 mile. It wasn't even that much. It was just like a small little portion of road in a local town that I live near. And it's not letting me through. Nice. And yeah, I was just sitting there waiting for the truck to back up so he could, you know, dump asphalt into my paver, get into the right lane. And the truck driver wouldn't back up. He gets out of it and he starts whistling to somebody. And I look over and he's pointing to something, and I look at where he's pointing at, and you can just see the ground. I feel like I was in a slow down. You can see the ground start to bubble up and just water just start to ooze out, and later come to find out later on it was a water main break. It was about the size of a golf ball. Supposedly it was like a perfect circle. Quite insane. Ooh, I think I'm over the weight limit. I'm good to go. I wasn't even reading the sign. Got a green. Green's good. I wasn't even reading the sign, and I don't even know how much I weigh. But yeah, it was quite insane. I pulled off, I pulled the rest of what the truck had and like a half of another truck and stopped it just before the puddle. And we kind of took the rest of the day off, which is, I think it was on a Friday, so it's kind of nice. We got a half a day Friday. It was like a 3/4 of a day. It was decent. It was nice just to get out early. It kind of sucked because you had to come back that week after, but to fix it and then do a quick skip move. But it is what it is. Stuff happens. But yeah, that was pretty exciting. Probably throw it 5 here. Maybe. I am not an 18-speed guy, so I'm not too familiar with all this stuff. I got a 6-speed straight in my truck, my water truck. I really wish they'd have a water truck just like mine on here. But yeah, I'm happy to at least getting a video out to you guys. At least like a American Truck Sim video. I know you guys are quite anxious about it. At least get something out. I have wanted to. I did want to get one like what I normally do with the style of videos I do have, like I normally do. I would like to do that, but either way, it's not too big. It's not too big of a deal. Probably should be ready for these hills here. I think I'm putting myself into some danger. Oversized load, some narrow roadways. This is going to be an interesting ride. I'm pretty excited about Texas and Wyoming, both of the new states coming out. That means we're almost like, I go just under half, because I think I'd go more Mississippi would be like right at the halfway mark. Once we hit Mississippi, we're pretty damn near halfway. That's like a good indicator of the halfway mark, in my opinion. But I'm just excited to be able to get up near my state, which is, depending on how they do things, which I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, they normally go from the top to the bottom, so, and they kind of work like state by state. But once you get more out to the East Coast, like they start to get smaller, do smaller states. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. They may even start pumping out, because if they get Texas out, oh shit, that's one fucking road. If they get Texas out in a decent time frame, you figure Texas is like the size of I call it the Northeast, you know. Probably if you get rid of New York, like Texas is the size of the Northeast. If you just get rid of New York and stuff like that, it's massive as heck. I don't need to tell you guys that, because you guys already know. And if you guys don't know, I'd go into Google Maps and just look at it. I mean, I can't compare and contrast right now. I mean, we could actually. We could do it. There's nothing oh, we can't. You can't. Can't's not a word. I mean, just look how massive that is, though. You know, it's a big state. They just don't open that up. But I think in general, right, it's just so friggin' massive. It would take up the Northeast, so they can start pumping out states pretty quick. I think once they get past like Texas and stuff like that, I think their confidence on making states is going to be so much higher, and they'll have out the states pretty quick here. They'd probably already have fucking Texas out if the coronavirus didn't come about, so who knows? Who knows? Find 5th gear, 7th gear, Lance. This truck's actually doing pretty well with this load behind me. I'm surprised. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for those 2 states to come out. Which one do you guys think are gonna come out first? Put them down in the comments if you guys have a good indication of what state they may come out with. The smaller state, the bigger state. What are we doing on fuel? Pretty good. Do you guys think they may bring out DEF fluid into the game? Like you have to fill up DEF fluid and stuff like that. That'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting concept if they did. If they brought DEF fluid to the game. I mean, I know it's in there and it fills up every time you fill up the fuel level, and it goes with it. But could you imagine having to like buy it separate? I couldn't imagine that. Some nasty stuff. I don't know if you guys ever had to deal with it on a hands-on basis, but wow, it's nice. It's some nasty stuff. This was actually a long run. I think it was like $500,000 afterwards. I looked at the money. I think I was looking at the top, like the top for the most money. Right? That's what I saw. This was like, I think the top of it. I said, screw it, I'm gonna do it. Then I started to do it, got tired. That was after a long run before that, so. And I haven't been back to the game since, or the sim since, so. I just wanted to take a break from it. I've been playing a lot of Elite Dangerous because of the update with Odyssey. Not very good at it, so it's still that's still a work in progress. But I have a lot of fun just flying flying around and stuff like that. It's just so much fun. That, and I just got into iRacing. Been watching a lot of YouTubers play that, and I just having a lot of fun with that. If you guys want to see any one of those two, let me know. I want to get the hang of both of them first before I decide to. Unless you guys really want to see it, which I got no problem showing my misfortunes. I think YouTube enjoys that stuff. In my opinion, I think they do. And I'm talking YouTube as in you guys as an audience. You guys enjoy the misfortunes of people, but I think at the same level you guys enjoy like the triumphs too. You guys enjoy watching the good races, but the good races come from, excuse me, come from what? The bad. So everybody's got to start somewhere. It's gonna be an interesting turn. Oh, there it goes. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna let you guys sit right here in the middle of the road. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Back to the drawing board on that one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how I managed to do any of that, but I had a really, between my headset, I went to fix my headset, or I went to fix my my makeshift situation I got going down here. I really wish I could take pictures and like send them to you guys. I don't have that many subscribers, so, but, and that's not the point here. I went to fix that because it slid off of its, like it's my makeshift situation I had. And then my head tracker came apart. It was just a big old fiasco I had going on. Pain in the rear end. And I lost my train of thought. No idea what I was talking about. What are those in the road? Looks like paw prints. Used to have those in elementary school. They'd have paw prints from downtown and up to the high school or the middle school. Yeah, it was like the middle school, like the grade school kids, so they knew where to go for the most part. I was a tiger, if you couldn't guess. I graduated as a tiger in my school. Yeah, I can't put weight. Every time I get into, what is it? Yeah, right there. That's what happens. I go to shift down and it just jacks itself, so. It does not like that. Back to the drawing board. Alright. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix that. Yeah, you go to fix one damn thing and everything goes south. Just jackknife the darn thing. I fixed it, put a C-clamp on it, so it shouldn't go anywhere for a little while until something else happens, and then who knows. Idaho. Welcome to Idaho. Look at the super on this road. Hopefully I didn't damage it too bad. We'll find out in about 20 hours from now. Yeah, but I'm excited though. Once I fix that, I'll get that fixed. And, you know, it's just trial and error. Don't matter what kind of setup you guys have. If you guys are interested, I'll put it, because I was just thinking about it. I'm like, how am I going to show this if I want to show it? And you know what? They got YouTube Shorts for a reason. And if you guys are interested, I'll make a YouTube short and I'll show you guys how I created it. It's all out of wood. It took me probably a total of 20 minutes. Not much forethought into it. And if you guys aren't like familiar with minutes, that was about 3 beers. So 2 or 3 beers. That was over time. It wasn't within 20 minutes. I'm not an alcoholic. Just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. And I do not condone drinking and driving. But I appreciate everybody that's been watching my content, and much love, guys. I know it's definitely hard to make consistent content when you're working 50 to 60 hours. Trying to get your life together at the end of the weekend. That's why certain people pull through, certain people don't. I just do this out of fun. It's a lot of fun. I like the whole editing portion of it. Editing takes a while, but like it's fun to edit stuff. That's nice. Never actually really experience Idaho that well. I like the 3-lane highway. I'm gonna end up missing that exit. I can already see it happening. I'm gonna blow right by it. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Just cruising along, doing 8 high. I can't drive 55. Be excited to get rid of this trailer though behind me. It's a lot of weight. Should have seen it. All that weight just jammed right into the back of that when I went to stop. For some reason I went to reset my headset, and it took like 2 screenshots, like a ha-ha type of situation. I think it automatically screenshots your misfortunes. Exit only. Do I need to take that exit? I don't think so. I'll get over there. But yeah, another thing too I want to do with American Truck Sim, other than my button box, which I'm kind of disappointed in right now. I spent all that money on Arduino boards and I can't figure it out. But on the other hand, I bought some log books. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'll probably end up making a video, and you guys can like watch me do it. I like to see if it'll work, like with the time, like with the actual time on this game, and see if like the time would work somehow. See if I, you know, go right to the point where I can only do 11 hours of driving, like a weekly thing, and show you guys how hard it is to keep track of that stuff. It's like these truck drivers out there, it's not easy for them. I'm exempt from a lot of rules, and I can show you what I'm exempt from, and then I would have to still figure it out for as a truck driver's side, like the real truck drivers, the ones that are out on the roads, like hauling shit. I would have to figure out all that extra stuff, and it'd be interesting for me to figure out all that stuff too, because I'm not, well, I just went into the other lane. It's a wide load, but it'd be kind of cool to see if it's possible on this simulator. So I bought like 3 books. Probably I'll never fucking use them all, so that would be, it would take a lot to use up a book. I mean, I think I've used like 2 or 3 in a season, and that was like 4 or 6 months. So I think it'd be interesting to see it. It'd be interesting for you guys to experience it. Trucking is not all, it's all ELD nowadays. It's all electronic logs. So it used to be paper logs, and I guess truck drivers could like, they could, you know, mess with the times and stuff like that a lot easier. Like nowadays it's harder because the truck, anybody that has a receiver in their truck, the guy or the people in the office, if you're especially in a bigger fleet, they know when that truck turns on, they know when that truck like stops, goes, is idled for too long. It's pretty much knows when you're going to the bathroom, pretty much knows when you're grabbing a drink, taking a crap. It knows everything. It knows when you probably pop the hood too. There's a little, like a sensor telling you that. Like, it's insane for what, like, the headquarters has to know. Why? I mean, it's a pain in the butt, you know what I mean? When you need to track all that stuff. The hours I understand, but when you need to know this and that, and this and this and that, like, that's when stuff gets a little touchy in my opinion. There's no need of that kind of stuff. Like, why'd you stop for 15 minutes? You know what I mean? That's why they have the 2 hours, like, you drive 2 hours and then take it off. I think that's how it works. I really don't know, because I'm exempt from all those rules as a because I work in the paving field, so it's my exemptions are a lot more than a trucker like this. Guys like over the road, they got more rules than I do. They got to follow it right to the T, and if they don't, well, the bad things really can happen to them, and it doesn't even have to be their fault. You know, they didn't have to cause it. At the end of the day, that guy should, if he was over his hours or if he messed up on something, it's technically on the truck driver, and that's what sucks about it, you know. The way I look at it, because I think about it all the time, like, what if a drunk driver head-on hit me, I killed him, and I was over my hours, you know what I mean? Like, who's in fault at that point? Yeah, a truck driver that never needed to be should never have been on the road, but at the end of the day, I should never have been on the road either, so who's at fault? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Stuff like that goes through my head. I know I'm a good driver, nothing would have happened to me, but it's always that moment of the other person messing up and throwing all that extra stuff onto me. So that's the stuff that goes through my head. I don't want to deal with it. I just keep myself clean, go right to the T, follow the rules, and go with the flow. Simple as that. I don't want to overdo it, don't want to overthink anything. It's a simple matter of that, you know what I mean? But I think that'd be kind of a cool addition to bring if I do more content. I think you guys might like that kind of stuff, to see that side, and I'd be interested to get into all that kind of stuff. So dance for Pedro. Never seen that before. That's funny. But I appreciate you guys all subscribing and stuff like that. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, subscribe to see all that kind of content. Hit the notification bell if you don't mind my face popping up on your notifications. I mean, you can't beat it, right? Northland. Man, this is nice. Really nice. But the sun is going down, guys. I feel like the next truck stop I'm gonna pull off into and park it for the night. So is that Ogden? Oh boy, easy does it, easy does it. How far do I gotta go? I really didn't want to stretch this out. Oh, that's what it is. I wonder if I did the screenshot on my pause button. Oh yeah, I got a long ways to go. I'll probably end up driving through the night. Yep. That's what it is. It's on my... Why? Why is it like that? That makes no sense to me. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Way station, 1 mile. You're overweight. No, I'm not. I'm not overweight. I got a green to go. Rest area ahead. But guys, I appreciate you guys all watching, and I will see you either in the morning, because I know you guys are gonna want to see the rest of this video. I'm not gonna record it, the night video. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. So, oh boy, breaking the law, breaking the law. Sorry, I'll sneak through here. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. Wait. This is how you guys... Whoa. But much appreciated, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the... What the heck is going on here? In the next episode of American Truck Simulator. Why is all my... like, anything that I hit is just like snapshotting everything? Makes no sense to me. Alright guys, take it easy. Have fun.